One thing that will always remain true: how a man treats you on your birthday is how he feels about you. You get one day to celebrate the day God chose you as his special one, and he doesn't want to make you feel special. He hates you. Now back to the story. I will never forget the time I cut off I can't even call her a friend, but for story purposes, we're gonna call her a friend. I will never forget the time I cut off my friend because she celebrated her boyfriend's birthday. And before you say, Bree, that sounds insane, please listen to the story and understand you would have cut her off a long time ago. So I had a friend, she was in a toxic relationship, but it was like past toxic. We're not gonna get into detail just for her privacy, but anyway, her birthday comes up, right? She's really excited about it, as she should be. And I just find it so funny that that day they got into an argument and he left the house for the entire day, or like towards that evening when she was entering her birthday. He left, he was not speaking to her, nothing. She hits me up and she's really upset about it. He's not speaking to me, hasn't said anything, like it's my birthday. How could he leave me in the house all alone on my birthday for the weekend, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, you know what? I was working all day that day, but I'm like, you know what? I'm going to surprise her with like balloons. I'm going to get her champagne. I'm going to get her stuff so like we can do hookah. And I ordered her some food. So obviously when you're upset, you're going on and on about it. And she couldn't stop. It was like word vomit. She just kept talking about the situation. And her other friend was there who did her makeup and stuff so she could take the pictures. And we're just trying to like, just uplift her spirits. Like, girl, forget him. Like, let me explain something to you. There's a lot of relationship advice that, circles around the internet, and I understand it can get annoying, but one thing that will always remain true: how a man treats you on your birthday is how he feels about you. You get one day to celebrate the day God chose you as his special one, and he doesn't want to make you feel special. He hates you. Now back to the story. We're celebrating, she's feeling better, she getting a little alcohol in her system, it's good. So the next day she FaceTimes me and she's like super excited, like, oh my God, he dropped off like edible arrangements and he said he's sorry. And the crazy thing is, the fight wasn't even that crazy. Like, I can't remember what they were arguing over, but I promise you, it was nothing crazy that deserved my friend to basically have to not spend her birthday alone, but that's not how she wanted to spend it. She wanted to be with her man. So I'm like, she can tell I'm not really happy about the edible arrangements because it's like, okay, but where was he like last night? She doesn't really want to get into that, whatever. Now listen carefully. His birthday, they're about 3 weeks apart, their birthdays. And I tried to remind her, like, listen, do not celebrate that man's birthday. Don't get him anything, no card, no nothing. Because, like, I don't care what has been forgiven. If you celebrate that man's birthday, you have shown him all the reasons and ways he could actually get away with things. So she's like, no, girl, I promise you, like, I'm not celebrating his birthday. Like, I'm basically over him. You know that talk. His birthday comes. And at first, it didn't seem like she was there. So I'm like, okay, like, my girl is standing on business. Like, I'm so proud of her because we've been through this for like a year now. She ends up uploading a picture at the place that he celebrated his birthday at. That is the realization that I had in that moment. When I looked at that Instagram picture, she was far too gone. Like, I realized she was far too gone. And then I also had a realization for myself that I could not save her no matter what. So she ended up reaching out to me and she was just like, hey, like, I haven't heard from you. And like, at that point I had deleted her off of Instagram and everything. Like, I was just so like boiling with anger. I just wanted the friendship to be done. So I explained to her, like, listen, you're not even in a space to have a genuine friendship because majority of our friendship was like me listening to her problems. So I basically told her, like, listen, you're not in a space to carry a healthy friendship, and that's where I am right now. You're too focused on a man that has shown you time and time again that he does not care about you. However, when you are in the space to actually have a good friendship and you finally leave him, you can always contact me. My DMs are always open. But right now, I don't see us growing as friends anymore. She left me on scene and I never spoke to her again. I think it's important to realize that when someone is just far too gone and they're drowning in their own mess, you have to let them drown. Will we ever be friends again? Maybe, maybe not, but that was my last straw, girl. On your birthday?
Wow. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like she is not wrong. She is not wrong. And you have to protect your energy and the people that you keep around you because your friends is a reflection of you. You have to have your deal breakers. When it comes to any relationship, it can be friendship, relationship, far as boyfriend, girlfriend. You have to have your boundaries and they have to be a representative of you. I didn't cut people off because I honestly felt like they wasn't a representative of me. We don't carry ourselves in the same manner, like, and that's okay. I feel like that's what make people grown. You always have to think about when your mama told you, them not your friends. We always do so quickly. Yes, they is. Yes, they is. We defended 100 people just to turn out those wasn't our friends. And that's okay. Like I tell my kids now, and I found myself telling my kids the same thing. Like that ain't your friend and all that. And I see the things that my girl go through. If your friend only use you as a therapist, you need to cut it off. Now it's one thing. Everybody go through stuff, and everybody need people for those type of reasons. But when it's just a one sided thing, and they just keep going on and on about what they got going on, that is draining. I can't do that, man. And I don't know the reason why you here looking at me and listening to this video. Maybe it's a reason. Maybe God trying to tell you something. Because I tell my girl, I tell my friends, I tell my brothers all the time. You have to watch who you give your energy to. This is so strong, and I feel like this woman to live longer, she'll get more stuff, more blessings because you have to block some people out. You outgrow people. It's okay. And I be thinking back now, like, man, why I don't have my same friends? We used to have so much fun. But now I understand we separated for our own reasons. And like she said, if we come back, now that situation is kind of different because I don't think they'll probably never be friends because people like that don't change. You think that she gonna change? No, some people be having childhood trauma, meaning with men. They be having trauma with females. Maybe they looking for that father figure, that mother figure. But a lot of people have their own traumas, and we have to be careful of those friends that we let in our circle, and because we enduring a problem. Have you ever been in a good mood? Your friend call you, you get mad with them. If you a real true friend, you see how she just turned her whole day around for just to do that. But some females, they be feeling like they need somebody. I don't feel like I need nobody. And on the day that you understand that you don't need nobody, you gonna be cool. Cause I don't need no friends, nothing. I got y'all. I got y'all to talk to. And we just going up. But it's your boy Schoolie. It's just Schoolie. Make sure that you subscribe, man. Like, share, so you can keep on watching my videos. We can build some type of bond. And make sure that you comment. Do you think she wrong for falling back and protecting her energy? Or do you think that she should stay out of her friend's relationship and just be the best friend that she can? Me personally, she's not wrong. Protect your energy by all costs. It's priceless. But it's your boy Schoolie. Make sure you subscribe, man. The goal on this video is at least 100 likes. Come on, man. The most I did was what, 50? Let's run it up, baby. Let's run it up. The next video is gonna be down at the bottom. Make sure that you click on it and let's keep watching, baby. Love.
All aboard! Natural